Welcome to New Health Paradigm. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting the channel. My name is Doug, and I want to help you guys solve complex and frustrating health issues by focusing on healing the gut through nature's principles. I truly believe that health begins in the gut, or as Hippocrates said, all disease begins in the gut. So this channel is going to have a focus on gut healing, which is also going to have a cascade effect for other health issues that may not be so seemingly connected to the gut. And in today's video, I want to go over 5 hacks that you guys can do to upgrade your daily game. These are 5 things I do or have upgraded and have felt significant improvement in. So hack number 1, going from frozen ground beef to fresh whole cuts of meat. I won't go too much into detail. I want to keep this video short, hopefully around 5 minutes. But freezing makes meat much less digestible, and grinding it through these industrial grinders can homogenize the fat. It just makes it quite a bit less digestible, whereas fresh whole cuts of meat from healthy animals, pasteurized if possible, is just going to increase that nutrient bioavailability, digestibility. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel more energized. And it's just so much more satiating. All right, that concludes number 1. Now on to number 2. So going from pasteurized, homogenized, industrial commercialized milk to fresh, raw, and warm raw milk from your local farmer that cares about its animals. So pasteurization and homogenation basically renders the milk indigestible. It becomes highly inflammatory. Many people are allergic to it. It's just a totally different food. It's like liquid plastic compared to its raw form. Raw milk is very sensitive. It's full of immune system, enzymes, probiotics, all of these essential nutrients that are required for it to digest and become bioavailable to the body. So go get fresh raw milk from a local farm and drink it warm or at the same temperature it would if you were a baby or a little baby calf and you would be drinking it. This helps the proteins to digest much, much easier. Okay, guys, that concludes hack number 2. Now we're on to hack number 3, going from non-organic filtered coffee, or like the little coffee pot, to organic dark roast espresso. This is going to bring the acidity way down. It's going to make it much more gentle, much easier on your stomach, and you're also going to be consuming it in much smaller quantities. So I highly recommend going from whatever type of coffee you're drinking now. Maybe you already are doing this, and this is great, but this can be a huge hack for people that need to get their daily coffee fix, if you know what I mean. And if you want to take it one step further, also going with a coffee company that tests for mold. I know that Bulletproof Coffee tests for their mold, and this is great for people that want to avoid unnecessary mold exposure, which I hope is all of us, but especially for people that are extremely sensitive to chemicals and mold. Maybe they have mold toxicity. So if you're going to drink coffee, I would advise going with the highest quality coffee that you can with the least amount of toxins present in it. So that concludes number 3. Now we're on to number 4, where we have any type of sweetener, whether it be coconut sugar or agave or maybe just organic cane sugar. It doesn't matter what type of sweetener, to truly unheated raw honey. You're going from a sweetener that's going to spike your blood sugar. Some do contain minerals, of course, but the raw honey has a multitude of phytonutrients. It's got compounds from the plant that actually help to treat infection. It's got a multitude or a spectrum of enzymes. It's going to help you digest fats, carbohydrates, proteins. So you can put it in your yogurt or your oatmeal, and it's going to help it to digest. And you can tell, because when you mix that in there, you can see it just start to liquefy. I love consuming raw dairy with raw honey. It's just so good. And if you put that raw honey in there with that yogurt and you mix it up, and it just starts to liquefy and it digests so easily, I truly recommend raw, unheated honey. It truly is medicine. All right, guys, that concludes number 4. Now we're on to number 5. Caffeinated, non-organic tea to organic herbal tea. Now, I've been on quite a hibiscus rose hip kick because I'm trying to get them vitamin C levels up. But, you know, there's different herbal teas according to different goals. Maybe you're trying to address some parasites or some specific type of infection, or maybe you want to support a specific gland or organ. Like, herbal teas are incredible and they can be used with precision. So I highly, highly, highly recommend the teas and not relying so much on the caffeinated teas, which can really increase our cortisol, our stress levels. They're not going to be so supporting and nourishing like herbal teas will. And if you feel like you need that caffeine fix, maybe go take a nap, do a little breath work, allow your body to rest. Like, when you're tired, stop hitting the gas pedal, hit the brakes, slow down, relax a little bit, do some breathing, bring your body into a state of rest and relaxation, and allow your body to go into that place where it can actually heal. And that's my little rant about that. Guys, thank you so much. That concludes the 5 upgrades, the 5 hacks. These are all things that I've done, transitioned to, that I have seen positive results. And in regards to the raw dairy, we actually just released an ebook. So if you want to learn more about the healing benefits of raw dairy, down below, go to the website, request a free copy. You can find our other social media links down below. You know, post your comments, questions down below, and get a hold of me. We just opened up a group on Facebook, so I would love to hear your questions. I would love to help you guys, support you guys with anything you have going on. I'm extremely passionate about it. I think that's all I got to say on that. Thank you guys once again so much. Peace. Until next time.